'Tis the season to deck our homes with fairy lights and ornaments. Hello, my name is Preetha and Vikram, my husband, is behind the camera. We are Indians from Kolkata and we live in London. And this video is about how I decorated my home with Christmas items that were handmade in India. I'm a huge enthusiast of Indian handicrafts and handloom. I have an Instagram channel where I often talk about the exciting history of Indian textiles in particular. You might enjoy it. You can check it out after you finish watching this video. So this is my living room of the tiny flat we inhabit in London. By 1st of December, this room is ready to welcome Christmas. So that is my Christmas tree. Even though that is the centerpiece, I'm going to talk about it after I finish describing everything else that I have here, especially for Christmas. Come this way. So the Indian craft items that I've used to decorate my home are also highly popular in Christmas markets of the West. I have seen them in almost all niche Christmas markets, and especially in the fancy posh stores of London like Harrods or Selfridges, all the museum shops. They are immensely popular, but many people do not know that they are exported from India. Perhaps one of the most common craft items that are found in Christmas markets in the Western world are these Zari Zardosi tree ornaments. Sorry, that's just my tiny tree. I no longer have got a proper tree because my flat doesn't really have a lot of space, and I just thought it was too much. It was unnecessary. So I make do with the small tree, and there are various other ways in which I have decorated the flat. You'll soon know about it. So anyway, coming back to the point of the Zari Zardosi tree ornaments, these are the ones I'm talking about. As you know, Zari Zardosi is a centuries-old art form of embroidery from India, where metallic threads, primarily silver or golden, are used to create beautiful patterns. It's very royal, it's ornate, it's absolutely gorgeous, and you have got these Zari heart, Santa, this Christmas tree. This one is my favorite actually, this Zari Christmas tree. Sorry, I have to decorate again. Yeah. So as I was saying, that these are very popular in the West, and I haven't really seen them being used as much in India. I guess the artisans primarily make them for export. There's one particular very popular design. Vikram, if you just bring up the camera, please. There's one very popular design which you might find in many stores like John Lewis, Harrods, Selfridges, is this one. What are the name of these royal guards? They're called royal guards, isn't it? The hat is called bearskin. What's the name of the hats the royal guards wear? The long one. I think as far as I remember, it's called bearskin or bear something. Bear as in the B-E-A-R, bear, the animal bear. So this particular pattern is very popularly found in many Christmas shops of England. I've seen them in many different places, and this one too. This is a very typical English royal kind of a design, though they are not directly related to Christmas. But you know, tree ornaments can be anything with significance to the person who's using it. The ones that I have. So Zari Zardosi is practiced in many parts of India, as you know, like Kolkata, our hometown, Lucknow, Bhopal, even Hyderabad, many different places. The ones that I have here are made in Agra, the land of the Taj Mahal. So Zari Zardosi is an important craft that makes frequent appearance in Christmas markets of the West. The other one is from Kashmir. It's the centuries-old art again of papier mache, where beautiful items are made out of paper pulp and various other bits and pieces, and then they are painted by hand. Once you look at it, you will know which one I mean. So this is my papier mache decorative item. This has got nothing to do with Christmas. This is always here. But these stars, papier mache stars, These are the papier mache tree ornaments that I got from Kashmir. I actually got them from a shop in Srinagar when I visited in 2022. Was it 2022? And these baubles. I've got more Christmas baubles here. Because I don't have a proper big tree, I have to find out other ways to display them. So these ones I have just stored inside a jar and put a strip of fairy light inside for the ambience. Have a look at this one. This has the story of the three Majais. There are some other types as well, like this is a papier mache, but not a bauble. It's Santa Claus. So I have Santa Claus in both papier mache as well as Zari Zardosi. And also another art type of India, which I'm going to demonstrate soon. So these two, Zari Zardosi and papier mache, as far as I understand, they have been part of Christmas, especially in Britain, since colonial times. The British went, they saw all the beautiful textile arts, and I don't need to go through the history bit right now. But these have always been popular among people who were interested in the whole Oriental exotica. So my understanding is that these have been included in Christmas decoration of Britain for a long time now. But other artisans of India have recently started diversifying into making Christmas ornaments as well. And there's one particular art form, the artisans have done tremendous work, and I'm very, very impressed with what they have done so far. That's the Channapatna wooden toy makers. So traditionally they made wooden toys for children to play, but nowadays which child is playing with a wooden toy, let's be frank. So they are creating decor items or utility items for the kitchens, various different things, utilizing the skills that they have. And there's one particular niche craft market of Bangalore. I believe, I might be wrong, don't quote me on it, but I believe they are probably the first ones to really market this Chennapatna wooden toy Christmas decor items. So I have got a few things from them and I absolutely love them. This is Santa Claus, but this is not just Santa, this is a Santa jar. I don't really use it as a jar, it's empty, but you can... What?
If you keep changing the distance from the camera, the focus will go out.
Achha, okay,
you need to be at a constant distance.
Okay, Vikram tells me that I need to be at a constant distance.
Or turn on the lights.
I can turn on the lights, but then you won't really be able to appreciate all the beautiful fairy lights I have put up.
If you want the ambience and the atmosphere, then you have to keep safe distance.
Okay, I will try to remember to keep safe distance from the camera. This is, can I extend my hand to show the object? Yeah. This is the Santa Claus jar. I don't really use it to store anything, but it's so cute. There's another jar, which is the Christmas tree jar. Just use them to add
Show that again.
Christmas tree jar.
So it's a Christmas tree. What is it made of?
This is wood.
Okay.
This is made by wooden toy makers of Channapatna, which is in Karnataka.
Yeah.
So I use them to add Christmas flavor to my center table. But you know what my favorite object from them is this Rudolph. This is so sweet. I absolutely love this one. I have a soft spot for Rudolph anyway. The poor little reindeer with red nose and no one wants to play with him. Is Rudolph a boy?
Yeah.
Or them?
Complicated. It's
complicated. So Rudolph, let Rudolph be them. And this is a wobbly snowman. These two are also from Chennapatna, and I believe these are more in line with their heritage of making toys for children. Yeah.
That looks beautiful.
Isn't it? I absolutely love them. The first Christmassy items handmade in India that I got in were these cushion covers. I had more. I've sent some of them back to India, but these are made by a social enterprise based in a place near Bhopal, which is in Madhya Pradesh, and they employ less privileged women from local area. They provide them training in embroidery and other crafts as well. And they make beautiful embroidered items. I don't think they have started making clothes yet, but they make beautiful cushion covers and tote bags. I've had these from before COVID times. They just started trialing some Christmas items, and they really haven't done much work on Christmas cushion covers. I guess they haven't really managed to get much customers, because it has been a few years and I would have expected these to be more popular. But anyway, for some reason it didn't work out for them, which is sad. I hope they can still turn the corner. So there you have got. The name is Aham Bhumika. Sorry, thank you for reminding me. That's the name. But good that Vikram reminded me, because I'm going to leave all the names of the people who made these, the organizations, along with their contact number, contact information in the description box of this video. So you can go and look at them and check them out. I'm afraid I don't really remember all the phone numbers and all the names on top of my head, but I'm surely going to mention everything. I won't gatekeep.
Very responsive on IG, right? You're very responsive.
Yes, all the people from whom I have got these various different items, they are all active on Instagram and also on WhatsApp. So you can send them a message, but I would advise sending a message on WhatsApp rather than Instagram, because the way Instagram works, private messages often get hidden. So they may not be able to see your message on time. Anyway, so let's have a look at my cushion covers, my hand embroidered cushion covers. This is Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, reindeer and Christmas tree. So I have Santa in Zari Zardosi, Papier mache, Channapatna wooden cushion cover. I have Santa everywhere. I love Santa. These two were made in Nagaland using Naga weaves. So Northeast has got a very rich and old legacy of weaving, and in Nagaland, like many other places in northeast of India, loin loom weaving is majorly practiced. It is the job of women, and almost all of them are proficient in weaving. So these are Naga weave Christmas cushion covers from Kohima. There is another organization in the Himalayas in Uttarkhand. You may have heard of them. They are quite popular. They are called Purkal, Stree, Shakti, Samiti, and they are also a women's only or primarily catering to women's needs social enterprise like Aham Bhumika, and they make beautiful applique items. So a few years ago they got in touch with me, because I've been their long-term customer, and they were making some new cushion covers on Christmas theme, and they wondered if I would like to purchase a few. So I got these two. Again, reindeer. I have a thing for reindeer. And mistletoe, in case Vikram wants to get any ideas.
Yeah, good luck.
He has got a cold, so yeah, no mistletoe for us, at least tonight. Right, okay, I told you that I'm going to show you my Christmas tree. This is also a handmade Christmas tree, but not made in India. This is something that I made here in this living room with twigs and branches I picked up from the local park. I did not break any branch. They were all broken. They were lying around. I picked them up and I strung them together with coconut husk rope. We call it narkel dori in Bengali. It's quite a popular string type in our culture. So I used them to create this beautiful wall hanging tree, and I added some fairy lights to make it look better. There are lots of fairy lights and lots of lamps around. One thing is that I'm sure many of you know, but just in case if it's useful for some of you, many of these lamps here have timers. You know, you can get plugs with timers. They can be smart plugs, or they can also be manually operated plugs. The smart ones, they are switched on at sunset. Yes, at sunset, whenever the sunset is on any particular day. And I have ordered them to switch off at about midnight. And there are some without any external timer, but with timer inbuilt, where once I switch it on, they remain on for 6 hours, and then they get switched off on their own. And the next day also it switches on at the same time. So I don't have to remember to switch on all these candles and lamps and everything. They get switched on by 6 o'clock. They get switched on anyway. Am I forgetting anything, Vikram? Oh, Vikram shows that I have got 2 more papier mache tree ornaments. These are hearts. So if you have a closer look, all these are hand painted, by the way. And if you explore Christmas market in any place in Europe, you'll find loads of these.
And these are from Kashmir, right?
These are all Kashmir, yeah. I've got another Santa, but this Santa is not from India. This is, I think it's an art of either, I want to say Germany or somewhere in Eastern Europe. I'm afraid I don't remember exactly where. But I had got this many years ago when I was new to this country, and I think that was my first Christmas market in the UK that I visited. Oh, by the way, I know some people keep asking me about my Christmas jumper. So Christmas jumpers, as you know, they are quite a common and fun concept in Britain. And this one I bought last year from a British brand called Boden. It's not handmade, but yeah, it's quite nice. It's light and comfortable, and it's got a fun design. Vikram bought a Christmas jumper today with Darth Vader. Yeah,
that's from Oxfam.
Okay, he bought a thrifted Christmas jumper with Darth Vader's face on it. Where's your Christmas jumper? Let me bring it. Let me show them. Where's?
It's in my wardrobe.
Acha, okay. Let me bring your Christmas jumper. You can show them something else in the room in the meantime. Found it.
I actually like this design.
Yeah, this is Vikram's Christmas jumper. He had his office Christmas party today. Today is the 4th of December. The entire month of December, in fact, starting from end of November is Christmas party season here. And today Vikram had his office party, and he thrifted this from Oxfam. It's a charity shop. Now, before I end, I wanted to show you my favorite Christmas drink. Vikram is going to laugh now, I know. But there's one particular drink that I absolutely love, and almost for the entire winter season, I would be having it quite often. A little too often, I must admit. It's actually nothing fancy. You might be expecting some culinary genius from me, but I'm sadly not that person.
I don't think we expect culinary genius.
No?
I don't.
No, but you know me too well. So it's okay if you don't expect culinary genius from me, but someone might misunderstand. Seeing as I'm trying to show off my kitchen and trying to show and telling people about my favorite Christmas drink and trying to demonstrate how I make it, even though it's the simplest 2 steps in the whole world. So let me get my mug. Where's my mug? Let me get a mug. Sorry. Oh, did you open your advent calendar today? Was it nice? What tea did you have?
I skipped one day and went to 5th of December.
Oh, acha.
Tulsi.
So this is Vikram's. I gifted him this advent calendar this year. It's a tea advent calendar. So from 1st to 24th of December, there'll be one new flavor. And today was something else, but he skipped to the 5th. I don't know. Did you know that 5th is Tulsi?
No, I was trying to get to one which I could drink at night.
Acha, okay. He is completely doing his own system. I'm not getting involved. Anyway, my favorite Christmas drink is a chocolatey drink, of course. What else is it going to be? So I'm going to add 2 spoonfuls of hot chocolate. This one is a spiced clementine hot chocolate, but it can be any hot chocolate really. I mean, just because I need to finish this box, I'm using this. And also this is perhaps the nicest and poshest hot chocolate we have in our larder right now.
Maybe the spiced hot chocolate is a very Christmassy thing.
Oh yes, of course. Spiced hot chocolate, spiced wine, spiced beer, spiced any kind. Yeah, exactly. Well, spices historically, many people ask why did the Europeans go to Asia, to go to India and Indonesia when they never learned how to use spices. But spices historically used to be very expensive in Europe simply because they were imported, they were not local, and they were primarily used to add in drinks and also make meat or food last longer. Okay, so now I'm going to add hot water to this.
So that's spiced hot chocolate, 2 spoons, and hot water.
I don't think they can hear you very clearly because you're not wearing the microphone. I'm wearing the microphone. So your whatever little volume of your croaky voice, poor guy, he has got a winter bug and he's not really feeling the best. But I sort of coerced him into being my camera person this evening. As I am an independent woman, okay? Most of the times I film myself.
Okay, independent woman.
Independent woman, okay. Okay, now we are almost about to end. I just need to show the last bit. The only fancy thing about this hot chocolate is that instead of milk, I add Bailey's Irish cream. And this is my favorite winter drink.
That looks yummy.
Even after Christmas, I drink this. And especially if I've had a very long and difficult day and if my mood is off for any reason, I find it extremely calming. I shouldn't be saying extremely calming. It's not a nice expression. I find it calming and relaxing.
And that mug looks beautiful.
Yes, this is from a place called Stoke-on-Trent, which is the ceramic capital of Britain. And this one is also hand painted. This is handmade in Britain by a company called Emma something. You know what? I can't risk getting drenched in hot chocolate right now. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Cheers and happy Christmas.